people hear your songs, it brings out very vivid memories, and a lot of them being very vivid romantic memories of that time. How do you feel when you hear the old songs, when you sing the old songs? You get those vivid memories too?
Yeah, I do. I really do. It always brings back, I always think of the time when I was actually recording the songs. It brings back like my teen years, and you never, it's something I never forgot. And once I sing it, especially when I do it live, I love to sing live, it just all comes out. I mean, just, it's all there.
Of the songs that you're doing tonight, do any of them have particular memories for you, or particular something?
Well, at the time, I guess it did, because I was so much in love, and it brings back those times, especially when I'm singing "Baby, I Love You." Now I could be talking to my kids now. Then I was talking to Phil, and I think I had like a love relationship with records and in the studio at that time. So I think it always brings back certain memories.
Are your kids rock and rollers?
Well, I have an 8-week-old and a 12-month-old.
So they're too young.
Yeah, I have older ones, but I'm not with. They're not. They live out here.
And you're still back east?
Yes.
In terms of influences, I know you were out of the business for a while, but did performers ever come to you and ask you about it, or talk to you about it, or ask you?
You mean like
advice?
the hit people
coming up?
You mean coming up?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like in recent years, people like Springsteen would ask me about the Wall of Sound and what went on in the studios and stuff. I think I forgot the question. I got off of the question.
Well, that was where, but Bruce Springsteen come in there and talk to any of the others that come in. And what kind of advice do you give them?
They don't ask for advice. They just sort of ask me, what were the things that we did in the studio, because we were in the studio a lot. And, what went on and stuff like that.
You were part of the thing where they started out, music was live, and then there were studio years where people only made records in the studio.
Right.
Can you tell me a little bit about the differences between the performing in the studio and the sound, and also just as a performer, which is more rewarding?
In the studio, you mean recording studio? I don't understand the question.
Okay, no, but the difference between singing live in front of an audience and singing in a recording studio with the orchestra, or pre-done tapes, or on record things come out perfect, but live there's an energy and an excitement.
Right. And that's only happened like in the last 10 years or so, where they had in the studio, it was like the artist always was there with the whole orchestra. And then now that, in the 70s and the 80s, all this video and push button things came along, where there was a piano that you could just push a button, or a violin, and it's not as real. I try to, if I haven't had, I haven't been with a record company in a long time, but when I was, like with that Say Goodbye to Hollywood by Billy Joel, I asked to have some of the guys live with me then, and I like it live better.